Good morning, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Mohi Talks channel. So, I'm here to discuss, of course, our result against Sporting Lisbon. Now, just before I get into it, I want to highlight to you guys Sporting Lisbon have not lost at home in the Champions League this season. They've even beaten current champions Paris Saint-Germain. So, let us just think critically in our head. It's a very good away performance in a quarterfinal. That's what we need to understand and breathe it in and take it in, because the next game we're facing potentially is Barcelona in the semi-finals. So be ready. All right. So first point I wanna come to is Raya. Raya was our man of the match again. Where would we have been this season if it wasn't for David Raya? And would we have had a trophy by now if David Raya was playing? If you check my other videos, I genuinely believe if Raya was playing in a Carling Cup final or Carabao Cup final, we would have won. We would have won that game, or at least taken it to extra time and penalties. And then from in penalties is 50-50, is anyone's game. He was, again, excellent yesterday. All right, especially that first save. That first save that he tipped onto the crossbar, exceptional. That's the standards I have of my goalkeeper. He's been the best goalkeeper in the world the last 2 years, 2 seasons. And this obsession that the Spanish national team coach has with the Atletico Bilbao's goalkeeper, I can't understand it. Right? You have better keepers. Even if you weren't to say David Raya, Barcelona's goalkeeper is also better than him. So, and the World Cup is coming up, and international tournaments, you make one mistake, you're basically out. But before I talk about our technical level and our current attackers, right, let's just give a huge shout out to Declan Rice, man. 13 ball recoveries in a quarter-final Champions League away from home. Sensational. And I'm hoping Arsenal can deliver a Premier League and England a World Cup, or Arsenal a Premier League and a Champions League, because then he's in for Ballon d'Or. Right? He's been the best midfielder in the world this season, hands down. Right? He's even pushed himself through. Even Thomas Tuchel said he's basically operating at 70% of his level right now because of the amount of games that he's been playing. Guys, the main point of my video is very simple, right? The quality of our attackers this season and the finishing of our attackers has been terrible. Honestly, has been terrible. Mikel Arteta and Gabriel and Saliba and Rice and Raya have been carrying this team to a title. Genuinely. Because we can't outscore an opposition, right? We have to out-defense our opposition. Honestly, right? Because look at Saka's stats. He has 6 Prem goals this season. 6. 6 goals in the Prem. 6 goals in the Prem, 2 in the Champions League. Right, that's our star boy Saka, man. And this season, he's just been terrible. 24-25, he started on fire, then he got injured. 23-24, he was good. 22-23, he was good again. But this season, I don't know if the amount of minutes taking a toll on his body, or his hip injury that he's had, or he doesn't want to run at 100% because of his hamstring injury. Another one, right? Kai Havertz. Yes, he's been injured most of the season, right? You can't even blame him. The guy has 4 goals for us this season. 4 goals. 4. Cuatro. Right? And for someone who cost us 65 million and 250 grand a week, I am disappointed in Kai Havertz. And I feel like he set us back a window or 2 for an attacker. Because there are attackers out there who would have cost 65 million and for his wages, who would have been better for us than Kai Havertz, I'll be honest with you. Because he can only play as a 9, and even when he plays at 9, his finishing is not great. And Gyökeres, his finishing is great, but he doesn't get in the positions to score. Or our attackers are just rubbish this season. So and the challenges that we've put ourselves into this season, I feel a percentage of it has been self-inflicted, because signing last summer, signing only Calafiori and Merino, without signing an attacker, we shot ourselves in the foot in the latter stages of the Champions League. Relying on Gabriel Jesus for too long. And ACL, he's been rubbish this season, he's going next season. Havertz, last season was pants, was terrible, right? And then he got injured. He was out for the season. So I feel like sometimes Mikel Arteta does this thing where he overthinks. And when you overthink simple things, these are the issues that happen. Most of the time it works out, but sometimes when it doesn't work out, it's just embarrassing. Martinelli. Bro, the guy has 1 goal in the Premier League. 1 goal in the Premier League, the crown jewel that we're chasing this season, he has 1. And he's the second attacker of ours, by the way, that has double digits this season. It's Gyökeres. And Gyökeres, I'm not even going to highlight him because his first season, and he's having a decent season, and he might finish on 20 goals. So I'm not even going to add him in as his first season. These are some guys for 3rd, 4th, and 5th season for us, and they're playing like this. What is it with Martinelli that turns him into a superstar in the Champions League? What is it? I don't understand, right? Even yesterday, that assist, he's not doing that in the Premier League. He's not doing that. He's cutting in and he's squaring it, you know? Martin Ødegaard, our captain. Our captain has 1 goal this season. 1. Do you know how bad that is? Yes, he's been injured. But even, for example, his chance against Southampton and his chance yesterday, Sporting, edge of the box, that has summed him up, right? His shot conversion rate is so bad. It's in single-digit percentages, you know? And him being our captain and what happened to how he played last season and how he's playing this season when he's played, he looks like he's doing a lot, but he's not doing much. And that's a frustrating thing, you know? I miss Eberechi Eze because once he goes out, him and Marino, they've been huge misses for us, right? Because when they're not playing, the technical level of the team just drops to the floor. I don't know if you realize, it just drops to the floor. Trossard, I don't know what he's doing, right? What he's doing and what he's doing, I don't understand, right? Saka has just fallen off a cliff this season. Gyökeres, you know you're not getting him for his technical ability, right? The only person potentially who's there is Zubimendi. Rice is not a very technical person himself, right? Zubimendi is the last one standing now. So, Eze apparently is supposed to be back for Bournemouth. These are Eze's stats this season, right? For someone who missed so many games in a row towards the end of last year and beginning of this year, and then he got the trust of Mikel Arteta because Mikel Arteta finally found a way to play out £60 million superstar, right? He has been much better. And the technical level of the team when he plays and when he doesn't play, it's there for everyone to see, right? Everton at home has been one of our best games that we've played in a while, technically. And who was the superstar of that show? Him. It's not a surprise. But again, a player who's not on double digits, again, one of our 6, 7 attackers who are not on double digits. Another one, again, Trossard, not double digits, right? 1 goal in the Champions League, 5 in the Prem. Right? He's got 1 goal in the Champions League, 5 in the Prem, no double digits. And please stop adding assists and goals together. Stop, man. People have been doing that since, no one used to do it when Messi and Ronaldo were playing. Right? They've only started doing it after Messi and Ronaldo stopped scoring a lot of goals in Europe and left Europe, that they're trying to make other attackers look good. Please stop. Stop trying to make someone look good. Oh, they've got fucking 5 goals, but they got 12 assists. Oh, 17 goals and assists. No, man. Let's stop that. Please, please. Since when did that become the normal? Stop trying to make everyone as close to Ronaldo and Messi as possible because it's not going to happen. Right? Those guys themselves are anomalies. They're aliens, right? These are what normal stats look like. And guys, my main point of discussion, what is Jamie Carragher's obsession with Arsenal, bro? He has an obsession. Like, he loves talking about us. He loves talking about Mikel Arteta. And this is a Champions League show talking about the Premier League. What is going on, man? Arsenal fans, we have enough haters outside the Prem that we don't need to do this to ourselves. There are people there who already hate us. They don't like us. They love talking about us, you know, and it's up to the managers and the players today to try and shut off that noise completely by winning the Prem, at least. Winning Champions League is a fucking bonus, which I've never experienced in my life, but winning the Prem is the thing to keep a lot of these guys super quiet. All right? Go back again in the summer, sign one or two quality attackers, because being defensively solid is not bad if you have one or two quality attackers to win us that game. The problem I've highlighted in this video is that 7 or 8 of our attackers have been rubbish. Right? Except for Gyökeres' first season, everyone has been poor. No one has hit double digits except for Martinelli, and most of those goals have come in cup games, they're not in Premier League games. You know, so I don't mind the way we play, but it's just that our attackers just decided to just stop playing all of them at the same time. Usually you have one or two superstars in the Prem winning season, but our superstars are going to be our defenders, our goalkeeper, and Declan Rice. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Ignore the noise. Jamie Carragher has an obsession with Arsenal, right? Go and watch the video of because I can't post it because I'll get banned, of the video of Michael Richards talking to Jamie Carragher. Jamie Carragher is just a walking hypocrite. You should see Henry's face, the way he's just looking at him. He's just looking at him thinking like, what is this guy saying? What is he talking about? Because it don't make any sense, you know? So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow and all of this sort of stuff.